Okay, we're up here. I think we're finally ready to go. We have some hay to cut out here. The grass, it's beginning of October. Time to get this done. We have our old piles. We have 75 bales the first time, 96 the second time. Picked up that rake. We have our hay baler. Check out this video here about how that works. And then we have this thing. This is our Haybine. We just picked this up. It's an International 1190. We have it hooked up to our 68 Ford 4000 tractor. She's a beaut. But now this Haybine, we've had an issue or two to say getting it up here, to say the least. First one, we had a tire that was very, very questionable, and we pushed our luck coming up here. Needless to say, 30 miles into it, kablooey, we blew the tire, and the spare didn't work. Everybody had a 5 on 5.5, or 6, sorry. Everybody had a 6 on 5.5 lug pattern, but these are a 6 by 6 inch lug pattern on these farm equipment tires and stuff. So finding one of those, now this happened at about 10:30 on a Saturday. Mind you, we know we got to hustle if you're going to try to find something unique Saturday period, let alone 10:30 on a Saturday. We ended up driving to a unique old tractor store, which is really cool. You don't have any of these stores anymore that sell all tractor stuff. And this guy, he dug this out with a tire, put it all on there, you know, his goons with the wrenches prying it on. It was awesome. You know, I didn't even care if they were nicking a ding in the rim. It didn't matter. He set me up, had a really good deal too for it. So it was a neat little adventure. It's needless to say, 4 hours later, we had a tire. We were back on the highway and going. And we were wondering when we went back to this Haybine if it was even going to be sitting on the side of the highway anymore. Mind you, it's 12 feet wide. I put magnetic lights on it to get it up here. And the cool thing, check out this video we did of the truck with the Haybine. I made a hitch for it so I could offset the whole thing and pull it more of where it was centered behind the truck. You can see we have it opened up here now. We got it hooked up. Hopefully it works now. Before we hooked it up and went to move it, boom, blew a hydraulic hose. We knew that was going to happen. They were old, worn out, crappy hoses. We still have a couple old, worn out, crappy hoses. Hopefully we can pick this head up and actually get it to work and cut some hay. So this is going to be our first little attempt here, and hopefully this works. So let's fire this tractor. Hopefully the tractor fires up. That'll be the next thing. All of a sudden, it doesn't want to work. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yay! That was cool. That was our problem. The head dropped, the hydraulic hose blew, and we couldn't move it. Now, turn this sucker down here a little bit. Click on our magical TO stuff. Drop this head a little lower. up to speed. Let's try that. Until I get the hang of this. Pretty thick stuff. They got the right gear. But it is cutting and working. Creepiness. Idling along, rollers are good, it's pulling the grass through. Work it, take it. Alright, get back to it. Keep on cutting. We have here our summer campsite, cleaning it up. Letting the grass grow back. We moved back a little ways to get off the stream and let the grass rejuvenate, clean it up. Ah, the leaves all falling down. Beautiful. Drop the head back. Well, she's working. I gotta say, I'm very surprised. Usually there's a lot more glitches, but it's clogging up a little bit, but we're cutting a lot of grass. We've cut this multiple times with a brush hog, and apparently that'll lead to a lot more grass buildup. Wow, we got a clump and a half in here. Wow, that's a lot. Some solid stuff. Look at all those seeds. Wow, that's a lot of seed. And bugs. That's great stuff there. What a concoction here. The loader, just disconnect the hydraulics for that, hook up the Haybine. It works great. And I was a little nervous about that. What do I do? Because I have 3 hookups here and, well, 3 hookups for this. Plug them in and ta-da! Key was to raise the bucket so it stays there. As long as you don't have any leaks, you're good to go. Man, oh man, oh man. Old junk. It's working for us. Kind of fun to use it. Put it back into service. Can't believe how nice this thing's working. It's very smooth, very clean, quiet. It's cutting right. I like it. I think it's cutting right. I mean, what do I know? But it seems like it's right. It's not blowing fluid everywhere again, and the grass is cut. It's great. One thing I gotta say, let me take this thing off here. Absolutely amazing, the stuff you'll pick up. All the bugs and critters, everything is moving here. Everything, all kinds of bugs. This is deep stuff. We definitely clean and comb the ground. Well, we did it. Everything is cut. Boy, is it looking good too. This thing killed it. Absolutely awesome machine. Woohoo, I'm dragging my hose. It's not good. I think I caught that now. Anyway, they get hooked back up. But everything worked. I mean, that worked really, really well. Clean this all off so it doesn't sit here with all this good stuff on there to suck all the moisture. Wow, cool. First attempt running the Haybine. I'd say that was a success. It seemed to cut the grass really nice. We'll know in a minute. What we're going to do next is we're going to hook up our rake. And we're going to take the rake out. We're going to rake everything. I'm wondering if our tines should have been a touch longer. So they would have grabbed a little more of this grass and flung it up into the rollers better. I bet you that's a wear item on this. And maybe one day we'll change some tines. I don't know. Either way, the cutters are nice and sharp. They worked well. I said I want to clean all this grass out now so it doesn't sit here and just rot this. I'll take and we'll cover it. Once we drop everything down here, actually. Wow, pretty neat machine. Gotta say, I'm impressed with it. It worked. It took some abuse. Tried not to abuse it, but it happens when you're cutting along here, winging it. Cool. I guess it was worth it. Saved the trouble on doing it with our brush hog, which worked fine. I mean, kind of whacked the heck out of the hay, but it did work. Put up a link to a video here if you want to check out how we did that one. And basically cut the whole side out of the brush hog to do it. But this works. Nice. And yeah, we picked up this Haybine. It was pretty cheap. You know, it was somebody's backup machine. They had a disc bine for a bunch of years, and this was their old one. Haybine, I should say. So I guess after so many years of running that disc bine, they said, the heck with it. They don't need the Haybine. Let's get rid of it. So we picked it up. Everything's working. Nothing feels hot. It's been running for quite a while now. Bearings are all cool everywhere. I gotta set this and I want to put the transport pin in here before I set this, so the blade's not sitting in the ground. Whew, frickers. What I got you? All right, what's this wobble box feeling like? Yeah, she's a little warm. She ran for quite some time though, but she's good right now until spring. So we can just take and clean it all up, grease everything really well, check the fluids then, and whew, should be ready to roll again. But like I said, I ran it for a couple hours and I'm able to put my hand on it, so it's not that hot. Everything in there could maybe use a touch more grease. like it. All right, well, let's set this thing up here. All right, now for my favorite part, the raking. We're all done with the Haybine, the baler ready to go next. But this New Holland 258 hay rake, awesome little rake. I mean, it has the 5 bars as opposed to the 4 bars with the 256. So fire it up and do a little damage. It's already turning.